get into it. Come on. That's what I'll do. Hold on.
So, I didn't have any material for this year. Do you have anything?
Do I have anything? One thing, this had to get brought up. I don't know if I'm the first person to go. I don't think I am, right? But T-John Lucas is going to go by T-Bone now.
Yeah.
Just want to get that out.
T-Bone, that's his nickname since he got here on campus.
I've said that in a couple other interviews just to get that spreading around, so create a movement.
James Herring and Ferris Parham thought that was really, really dull.
Really?
Jamal said that CJ had a really interesting nickname and he wasn't going to tell me what it was.
It is T-Bone. I like it.
Why?
Why? Because he is just a little T-bone steak. A little fresh meat. That's all he is.
Fresh meat, okay. That makes sense.
We started in the spring, starting to get pretty fit, cut up, and then T-Bone shows up and he's a little pudgy.
Are you guys going to eat him up in practice? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I mean, hopefully, as the year goes on, he can develop, maybe one day you can be a fillet, be a, finer cut.
T-Bone kind of stuck. He doesn't like it, but it's freshman. You got to take it.
Tell me about this T. John Lucas character. Who is he? Where did he come from?
He came from a town in Wisconsin. That's all I can say.
Do you know the name of the town in Wisconsin? I'm not going to put you on this spot.
You just put me on the spot.
I'm not going to. Maybe I'll edit it out.
Young like me when I was a freshman, baby, 17. His parents still have to sign his paperwork.
So you'd have to lose a lot of fat in order to transfer from a T-bone to a fillet.
That is true.
That's something that we hear about a lot. Guys losing body fat.
Yeah.
Program.
Comes with it.
Is that what you had in mind? He doesn't look very fit.
No, he's not. I don't mean to insult his body fat percentage, but
he's a little pudgy.
It's pretty funny to me.
We haven't seen him play much. He broke his leg, right?
Mm-hmm.
How's he looking in practice?
T-John, he looks good. A little more advanced than I thought he would be for a freshman. He's came in and he's really fit right in. He's a fast learner.
He's been picking up things from me and Tracy. He listens. He works hard.
Are you figuring out the offense and the defense here?
Yeah.
Lost sometimes?
The offense is very similar to what I did in high school, just a little bit more complicated, but it's real nice. The pace is just a little faster.
Okay. And the defense, does that cause you any problems?
No. I'm used to help defense. Just a little bit hand signals and a little bit more of listening than using your eyes. So.
So secret codes
and
that kind of thing?
Yeah. So.
Got it.
He's come along well. He already has more freedom than me when it comes to dribbling the ball. He's allowed to dribble the ball. I wasn't as a freshman. I guess part of that's him being a point guard. Me not, but I think he's a confident guy. He isn't scared at all of the competition. So I think that's a great thing we got with him.
People tend to think of Jalen as the one who pushes the tempo, and Tracy is the one who's the defensive bulldog. Can you say anything about Jalen's defense or Tracy's offense that would surprise them?
They got both. I mean, you can't play at this level if you don't have both.
Where do you see the playing time working out? How many minutes?
That's all up to coach. I can't answer that one. I'm not the coach.
But there's no talk of T-John maybe redshirting this year because he had that injury?
That's all up to coach, and that's all up to T-John.
That's something that the coaches and T-John will have to figure out.
Right.
It's kind of out of my realm. So.
What's the level of his game, though?
He's definitely capable of playing. So I most likely feel he won't redshirt.
No, I feel like he could play.
Where do you see yourself in the rotation?
I'm just gonna play hard every practice. Whatever coach defines as my role, I'm just make sure I find Feynman and do that to the best of my ability.
How's the foot?
It's doing real good. I feel great about it. If you ask me while I'm practicing which ankle is it, I probably won't remember. So I'm just mainly focused on making the team better.
How are your knees feeling?
I'm good.
How many grandchildren do you have now?
I'm good.
You played a lot as a freshman, which is pretty unusual in the Big Ten, but
Second half.
yeah. If you were him, considering he's just coming off a major injury, would you consider taking a redshirt year?
I don't think so. I think the best way you learn is just playing older guys and going up against Tracy and Tate every day. That's great for him. That's 10 years of basketball, college basketball between the two of them, going up against that. And then I think, the older guards in the league, I think that's good for him.
Sit this one out?
No, I wouldn't tell him that at all. I'll just tell him, if anything, because as a freshman, it can be a lot of roller coasters up and down. 'Cause, that's how it was for me. It's just a lot. It's a change. I just say stick with it. Make sure your confidence stays high. 'Cause, you never know what'll happen. Just keep competing hard each and every day.
I feel like everybody on our team is really good.
He worked hard enough. I feel like he could play. I don't think he has to sit out. I don't think he should.
You don't think he should?
No.
He can.
I guess, yeah, if he wanted to, but I don't think he should.
You're a guy that sat out 2 seasons for medical redshirts.
Right.
And nobody likes sitting out.
Right.
But considering he's got Jay Tate and Tracy Abrams ahead of him at a position, would you think that might be something he should think about, especially because he was injured?
I don't know. He's practicing now. He's playing fine, and I think he can help us this year.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes college players, like your friend Michael Finke, will just take a year off.
Whatever he's comfortable with, really. For me, I talked to Coach Gross. Really, we didn't talk about it all until after the exhibition game was the first time we really talked about it, and he told me he thought it'd be best for me. If that's what happens with him and the coaches and they talk about it, then I think that'd be great for him. But right now, I don't think he's worried about that, and none of us are concerned about it.
You see him getting into a 9-man rotation?
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't feel like he should sit out. I feel like that'd be tough. I don't think he should do it. I feel like he good enough and he work hard enough that he'll be able to find some time on the court.
All right. What do you bring at the offensive end?
Leadership.
In a 9-man rotation, would T-John Lucas possibly be one of the 9 men?
Well, see, you got to ask that guy right there, because you got to ask John Gross that question. I'm not the coach, so I don't give out the minutes. So I don't know. I just try to focus every day on just getting better.
Because you're the only guy with that experience
Right.
on the team. What would you say to him? The good, the bad?
There was a lot of pros and cons. I was obviously, when I got here, super skinny. Bigger than I was in high school, but I was super skinny. Put on a bunch of weight. Worked on my game every day with James. Helped me a ton. But then also, you want to go out there and play. You don't come here to sit.
And how painful is it to sit out for an entire year and watch everybody? How tedious is it?
Honestly, I looked at it as a blessing, because I feel like that was my first time sitting out, and I really watched and I observed a lot about the game of basketball, and I feel like I learned a lot sitting out. I learned a lot.
As I sat out that year and I learned from Nana and just watching the game, I think it definitely made me a better player.
And you're probably going to get significantly more PT as a 5th year than you would have as a freshman.
Correct. Absolutely.
As a freshman, I was kind of lost at Charlotte. And then here at the Big Ten level, I feel like I learned more at a higher level.
And probably because you already had 5 years of experience under your belt and knew what was going on.
Yeah.
We have never met a college basketball player who looked forward to taking a redshirt year.
Right.
Mike Thorne had 2 of them, and he said he really learned a lot by watching the game. Malcolm, even though he's like the star of the team, he said he didn't get any PT the first half of his freshman year. Has anybody talked to you about it that's like a player?
No.
Just hasn't come up.
No, we just focus on what's happening now. We focus on practice. We focus on getting better, getting stronger, getting more condition. We just have other things to do.
Mm-hmm. Maverick suggested that after a year of Fletch in the weight room and some of that salmon at the lunch.
Yeah,
what do you call that, the
varsity. Yeah.
That maybe he will not be a T-bone but a fillet.
You could definitely be a fillet.
Changes his
Hopefully,
body
yeah,
fat.
that'd be nice. Yeah. It's a good way to look at it.
You looking back at how many minutes you had as a freshman, you now in hindsight think maybe taking a redshirt year as a freshman would have been a good idea?
No, I don't think so. I think honestly, me playing my freshman year helped the team out a lot. We weren't very deep in our front court per se. My freshman year, we had Nana obviously who could play a lot, but even him, he can't play a full game. So
Finally turned 18 on Monday, so that'll be a good thing.
This coming Monday?
Yeah. So I'll be 18 on Monday.
So your parents won't have to sign all those papers anymore?
Nope. Nope, no more signing. So I'll be fine. But I mean, this is a good group of guys. Learning from them, we're just doing real good in practice. So I'm looking forward to the season.
You want to sip of this?
Never am I thirsty.